My Little Compilation, written by Viper Freaks. Rainbow Dash, Wingmare Extraordinaire.
Rainbow was flying lazily next to her friend, but this wasn't your average pony friend. Oh no, this friend was the only human living in Equestria. Rainbow was the first one that saw the male creature making his way towards Ponyville in a disoriented fashion and was brought to Twilight's castle. He stayed there until Twilight gave the okay once she learned that he wouldn't do anything to the ponies that would harm them. So naturally, Dash wanted to find out if that's true. For the So naturally, Dash wanted to find out if this was true. For the safety of her friends, of course, and started tailing him. After a few false accusations and tackles from Rainbow, when she thought he was going to hurt somebody, they started to talk with each other and found out they had a lot in common. He always tried to stay fit and healthy. He loved seeing air shows and reading adventure novels, making them instant friends. Hanging around with him turned out to be the best thing that Rainbow could think of. Not only is he pretty fast on those hind legs of his, even able to outsprint Applejack, but he has a knack for pranks too, even getting her a few times. She tried some pranks on him as well, but he outsmarted her most of the time. After a few months had passed, he had come to terms that he may not be able to go back to where he came from, making the best of it as he lived with the ponies, even trying to get a mare friend, but not having any success. So Rainbow wanted to cheer him up a bit and headed towards the local bar in Ponyville for some hard-earned cider, but not before having a bit of fun with him first.
So, how's it going with you these days?
Rainbow said as she hovered next to him, a grin forming on her face.
Still trying to get a mare friend?
He just sighed and told her that he had tried everything to get the mare to even talk to him, from sitting down to that level to making sure he looked as unintimidating as possible, but that didn't work in the slightest. Rainbow's smile changed to a sad expression.
Oh man, I didn't know it was that bad. I mean, I can talk to you with no problem, and we get along just fine.
He gave a nod, and the two of them stayed quiet for a while as they walked along until Rainbow piped up.
I have an idea.
She said enthusiastically.
Why don't you let me do the talking for you? That way, you don't frighten any pony, and I can make sure that mares will know that you're as awesome as me.
He chuckled and said that she could be his wingman anytime.
What's a wingman?
Rainbow asked with a raised eyebrow. He told her that a wingman was a friend that helped the other friend to get a mare to like him.
But I'm not a man.
Rainbow said with a scrunched up face.
I'm a mare.
He chuckled and told her not to look too far into it.
But it isn't right.
She said with a furrowed brow, but piped up soon after.
I know. I can be a wingmare.
He face-palmed.
What?
Rainbow said with mild annoyance.
It's way more fitting. I'm a mare and have wings too. Just call me
She took a heroic pose in midair before continuing.
Rainbow Dash Wingmare Extraordinaire.
He laughed, and the two of them made their way to the bar. It was a relatively short walk to the bar from where they were. They entered and took place in front of the counter. As they ordered their drinks and were waiting, Rainbow looked around the packed establishment.
Huh. It looks like there are a lot of single mares here today.
She said as the bar pony slid 2 tankards of cider to the two of them. Rainbow took a great big gulp of it before she continued.
Which is perfect if I'm going to help you to find a mare friend.
He told her it wasn't necessary for her to do that, but she scoffed and waved a dismissive hoof at him.
I sort of promised I would help, and I tend to keep it.
She then took another swig of her cider and went out to find a mare for her friend. It didn't take Dash long to find a mare and walked over to her.
Hey, excuse me, ma'am.
She said, getting the attention of the mare.
Can I ask if you're single?
The mare said she was and asked why Rainbow needed to know.
Well, I've got a friend who's strong and has a sense of humor, and also lives healthy, and it's fun to have you in your life. So he was wondering if you were willing to go out with him.
The mayor seemed intrigued and asked who this friend was.
He's over there.
Dash said as she pointed towards her friend, who was looking at a cider with a distraught expression. After seeing her friend, the mayor declined the offer and left the bar in a hurry.
Huh. That was weird.
Rainbow said quizzically, then shrugged.
Oh well. There are a lot more mayors here I can try talking to into giving my friend a try.
But every mayor that Rainbow talked to responded like the first mayor she asked, or said that Rainbow needed to leave them alone.
Oh, come on!
Rainbow called out after another mayor declined.
What is with you mayors not wanting to give my friend a shot? I mean, if I heard some pony say those things to me, then I would...
Rainbow stopped mid-sentence as she thought about what she was about to say. A smile formed on her face as she came to a conclusion.
Hey!
Rainbow exclaimed happily as she made her way to her friend.
I found a mayor that's willing to become your mayor friend.
But before he could ask, he was tackled by Rainbow as she said,
Me.
and kissed him for the first time.